G'day Perth Astro community, how are we tonight? The purpose of tonight's video is to present a short review on the Skywatcher AZ GTI mount. I was fortunate enough to be lent this mount by Bino Central up in Joondalup. Keith Green, thanks very much. Gave me an opportunity to take it out in the field and test it and give you a short review on it. This isn't a tutorial on how to use the mount. There's plenty of those around on YouTube if you actually go out and purchase the mount. They're quite easy to follow and you shouldn't have any dramas. So tonight I just want to take the opportunity to talk to you about what I think of the AZ GTI mount. It's not that heavy. I think it weighs about 3 kilos all up, and it has that's the mount itself, and it has a 5 kilogram capacity, so that is pretty much a full frame DSLR and a decent size lens on it. The actual mount itself is well constructed. That's extruded aluminium, this, so it's pretty robust. It has a tripod mount, so you can mount it onto any tripod, although it actually comes with its own tripod. It also has its own Wi-Fi system, so you can run it off your Apple iPhone or an Android mount, and it also has a 12 volt power button or 12 volt power jack, so that you can run it off of batteries or anything like that. You can solar power batteries out in the field and run it off a small battery setup. And the battery setup that was linked to me was the power tank that comes with, or it doesn't actually come with the mount, but it's a power tank and it's a pretty good battery. I've used it out in the field and it still hasn't run out yet, so that's a pretty decent sized battery to be able to run things and do other things as well. Charge phones, cameras, all that sort of stuff. So back to the AZ GTI mount. This has the capacity to be able to turn into a EQ mount if you purchase a wedge and some weights, and you can have all the benefits of having an EQ tracker as well. So it does have rather a dual purpose. There are other features that I won't go into right here because on my app it doesn't show up as having the features that it's supposed to have, but I think that's mainly because it hasn't had the firmware update. But essentially it'll give you time-lapse, panoramic shots and a few other things, as well as the EQ mount. It comes with this bracket which you slot onto the side and put your camera on, and to set it up there's no trying to find Australis Polaris or Polaris Australis, as I should say, or the North Star. All you do is set the mount to north, have the camera facing north, and level the mount and go into your app and do north level alignment. It'll pick 2 stars out for you, it'll go to it and it will line up. I'll put some pictures in at the end of the video that I did with the tracking, just to make sure that it doesn't do star trails, and I just took some pictures of Orion's belt out the backyard. It has the capacity to be able to for you to be able to shoot from your backyard if that's what you so desire. There's a lot of light pollution around, but there's nothing stopping you from sticking on a 300mm on a crop sensor or a 600mm on a full frame and zooming right in and getting some decent nebulas and things like that. Would I purchase this? Yes, I would. I find that it's well constructed. It's not super easy to work out, but it's not hard either. You just need to watch a few YouTube tutorials and take it from there. Quite simple. It also runs on batteries, as well as having the ability, if you run out of batteries, to be able to plug it into some power. So if you don't have power, you just put the batteries in and it'll do exactly the same job. So all in all, I think it's a good little number, and I think you can't go wrong if you purchase this and used it for deep sky objects and for tracking the Milky Way or other objects in the sky. Thanks very much for watching. Products and prices will be in the links below, and stay tuned for further reviews on equipment that we can use for astrophotography in Western Australia. So clear skies everybody, and I hope you have a good night. Thank you very much.
I know what you fantasize about.